This is where I get out of Raw and SmackDown reviews and current WWE stuff and go into some old WWE stuff. As you guys know, I love doing WWE reviews, so I decided, hey, why not do some old pay-per-views every now and then. And obviously, read by the title, this is my WrestleMania 23 review. My favorite WrestleMania of all time. Just need to put on my hat. My hair is kind of bad. But yes, the reason why this is my favorite WrestleMania... Actually, I don't like the hat. There we go. The reason why this is my favorite WrestleMania is because this was my first ever WWE pay-per-view that I ever watched. Not live, but that I ever watched. My first ever pay-per-view that I watched live was TLC 2015. That was my first one that I watched live on the for WWE. But I've been watching WWE since 2011 on TV. This pay-per-view is so original, I find. It had a lot of great classic moments and two fantastic world title matches. But we kick off with the Money in the Bank ladder match. Money in the Bank, not Money in the Bank. I said Money in the Bank. So this match was pretty good, to be honest. As usual, I give it like a 4-star. I found that, it had its spots, like its camera spots. Randy Orton's RKO to CM Punk. Many epic moments, especially the classic moment where Jeff jumped off the 20-foot ladder onto Edge. Edge got sent to the back room. Hardy didn't really wrestle that much throughout the rest of the match. But each man played a role in this match. Annihilate each other completely. And that's exactly what they did. They fought like it was their destiny. They fought like it was the World War III coming up or something. These men put each other through hell. And it was an absolute beautiful match. I think, though, the winner of the match, Mr. Kennedy, I don't think they should have given it to Mr. Kennedy. They should have given it to CM Punk or maybe Randy Orton. Because they were both kind of like new young people. I guess Mr. Kennedy was new too. But let me explain why they should not have given it to Mr. Kennedy. I think he either got injured and they had to pull it away from him, or he just failed to cash in. I think he failed to cash in, though. I'm not quite sure. It was very complicated, but Mr. Kennedy's Money in the Bank contract was one of the worst contract reigns in history, but it was one of the coolest wins. Next is the horrible, shitty squash match between Kane and the Great Khali. This match was so boring. I'll give it, though. Two giants going at each other was pretty cool, but the fact that it was at WrestleMania made it really pointless. I did like at the end, though, how Great Khali kind of just, choked out Kane. Though it kind of was, very, very aggressive of Great Khali, and that's exactly what I liked to see in him, but otherwise, very bad. And, of course, we have Chris Benoit versus MVP for the United States Championship. This match was actually pretty solid. I give it a 3.5. I liked it a lot. It was kind of like a back-and-forth paced match. And the crowd was into it. You didn't really know who was going to win. But luckily the champion, Chris Benoit, succeeded and was able to defend his title and retain in a really, really good, but somewhat short match. And the match only went on for 9 minutes. Then we have Batista versus The Undertaker, the world title match. This match was really good. It was really, really good. Probably, in my opinion, if you look back on old Batista matches, Batista, he's had some good matches. Triple H matches were pretty good. Matches maybe against, no, I can only think of Triple H. But this was, in my opinion, Batista's best one-on-one match against The Undertaker and in his hit career. This match set the highlights. Not only was he going into this match world champion, but he put up a hell of a fight against The Undertaker. The match was only 15 minutes. It was pretty much 16. 15 minutes, 51 seconds. But it was such a great match to watch. Not only did Undertaker win the World Heavyweight Champion, he continued his streak at WrestleMania, which was a cool moment for The Undertaker, in my opinion. These men put up a great match. The build-up to it was great. and I am definitely going to recommend it for you guys to see. Then we have the ECW Originals versus I think it's the New Breed, yes. I was going to say the Breeds, but that's not how it was. This match was okay. I mean, it was kind of solid. It had most, like, kind of boring parts every so often. I'll give it, like, a 2-star. Pretty solid, though. Not too entertaining, though. The hair versus hair match between Umaga and Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley's manager, Donald Trump, which I don't know why. And then Umaga's manager, Mr. McMahon. Special guest referee, Stone Cold Steve Austin. This match was kind of weird in my opinion. I didn't get the point of it. Like, it was a cool WrestleMania moment, though. Okay, that's a good point, then. It was a cool WrestleMania moment. It's very entertaining. I liked it. I think I give the match probably 3 stars. I liked the match general. And the fact that Mr. McMahon actually shaved himself bald was cool. I mean, just to, like, picture... Because I actually was confused as to who was going to win. I figured, though, Donald Trump... He wasn't president at this time, though, so... It's not like he was, one to worry about shaving his head if he had to for the match. But it's just the fact that Donald Trump went on to wrestling was, like, crazy. Which is what made this moment so much cooler. And the fact that Stone Cold stunnered a future president is just beyond hilarious. Very entertaining, very well put together match. Then a women's title lumberjack match, which kind of boring. I mean, I'll give it like a 1. Not really much to say about it. It's just boring. It was like 3 minutes. Like, what are you going to do with 3 minutes? Like, there's kind of just a waste there. It was too much filler. And by far, in my top 5 favorite WrestleMania matches, John Cena versus Shawn Michaels for the WWE Championship. Holy crap. This match went almost up to 30 minutes. It was 28 minutes. I give it 5. I'm giving it the full-on 5. Not much people may agree, but the reason why is because I grew up watching this match over and over and over again, and the more I watch it, the more it gets better. There was so much story and emotion in this match. There was so much build-up to where it's Shawn Michaels, like, not in his best time right now. He's still kind of, like, getting to that old stage, and he may not be winning any more WWE championships, but here's his opportunity, but he's got to get through this top guy, this new top guy, John Cena. And John Cena and both of them, and Shawn Michaels, both delivered this match. They were busted open from the head to their eye. The referee was down at moments. This match had the crowd cheering for absolute, like, every single minute of the match. The commentary was beautiful. The ending was just emotional and flawless, where Shawn Michaels had nothing left in him and he had to tap out. It was amazing. I think what's even more emotional is that Shawn Michaels was very, very upset with the loss, but they show signs of respect for each other, which is what I liked, because these two deserve to respect each other. John Cena, like, just got put over by Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels willingly let John Cena get put over. And that's what I like most about this match, I think, is that back then, you hated John Cena. But it's not because he was, like, some hustle, loyalty, respect guy. It was because you're going up against Shawn Michaels. You're going to have the odds stacked against you. Overall, I give this pay-per-view an 8 out of 10. A really good WrestleMania, and I definitely recommend it for you guys. The reason why this is my favorite, because I've just grown up with this pay-per-view. It could have been the same for any other pay-per-view, unless it's like WrestleMania 27 or 34, but if I grew up with WrestleMania 30, it'd be my favorite. Like, I just grew up with this, and I love everything even just about this pay-per-view, too. It's just so good, and it's a really classic one to remember. That is going to be it for this WrestleMania 23 review video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be posting a lot more stuff like this. Some of them will be bad pay-per-views, some of them will be good pay-per-views, but future can tell what I decide to watch. on the WWE Network. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys later. Peace.